Hi guys, with Christmas coming up soon, I wanted to share a few ways that I like to put bows on my gifts and wrap them and just kind of little extra special touches you can do. So to get started, I'm going to show you how I like to do like a Tiffany bow around a present. So this is not wired ribbon and I have about 3 feet of it here. And to get started, I'm just going to find the midpoint. I'm going to start on what I want to be the top of my present. I'm going to wrap it around. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to hook it around itself to find so that I can go back up to the top. Make sure you straighten it out if it twists as you need to. And then we're going to go ahead and tie a bow. I like to leave the ribbon pretty long when I'm tying a bow, and you can adjust your bow if you want it tighter, and then I'm going to come down, and on my ends I'm going to fold the ribbon in half, and I'm going to snip it with some fabric scissors towards the fold, angling towards the bow, and that's going to give me that pretty little tail there. And what I like to do, so your present looks nice like this, but what I like to do is also I like to add a little bit of embellishment. So I have some faux greenery I got at the craft store. I peeled a piece off that. You could tuck that in there. That's really cute. I also have at my dollar store locally, I found these little packs of these little sparkly present trinket thingies. You can put a little piece of tape under your bow and attach that there. Or little jingle bells. I'm obsessed with jingle bells. I like to have a little baker's twine here, and you can just thread the jingle bells through there, and then tie it to the corner, tie it underneath your bow, and that's like probably my favorite one to do, and it's really inexpensive. So that's that. And then I have one more thing I wanted to show you, and that's how to make your own bow for presents. And this can work for wreaths too, if you're making a holiday wreath. This is about 1-inch wide wired ribbon. If you're going to do a wreath, get the big fat 3-inch ribbon. But I see a lot of tutorials for how to make these bows, but they all use the Bowdabra, the tool, and I don't have one of those, and I don't want to buy one. So they're pretty easy to make. I'm going to start at one end of my ribbon. I'm going to leave a good little tail on it. And I'm just going to pinch it with my fingers right here. And I'm going to make a little bow. As I come back to where my fingers are, I'm going to twist. I've twisted it. I'm still holding it. See, it's twisted. And I'm going to make the other tail. That way that the pattern stays on the outside. That's why you have to twist it. So I'm twisting again, and I'm making another one. And you're just going to keep repeating that. So I'm twisting and then making a loop, and twist and make another loop. And you're going to keep doing this until you get, I would get at least 4 loops on each side. If you have 5 enough ribbon, I usually like to do a little extra to make it more full. So I have about 4. I think I'm going to do a little small one right here at the end because that'll be on the top of the bow. And there. So you can see that I have it pinched together in the middle. And you can use floral wire. I'm just going to use a piece of twine because that's what I have on hand, and I'm all about using what I have. And I'm just going to, as I'm pinching it, I'm just going to tie a little knot around the center. You can see? And I'm just going to knot it very, very tightly. You can knot it a few times. Just make sure you do it tight because you want it to be very tight in the center and hold it together. You don't want it to come loose. So I've tied that. I'm going to trim my ends here. And then we just have to fluff the bow up. And that's why you need the wired ribbon, because otherwise it won't look as good. So you're just going to pull the bow apart, and you can move it, just fluffing it up a little bit. There we go. And I like this because you're not limited by what the ribbons you find in the store. You can make your own. All right. And then just like we did on the white ribbon, we can trim the tails. And you have your very own little gift bow. So you can attach that here. And they're really cute. And I like because you can use any ribbon you want. You can make them however you want. So I hope this helps you guys as you're wrapping your Christmas presents. And Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.